Hey guys, so it turns out Bungie is letting us record and share videos and screenshots and our thoughts on the alpha, which is pretty cool. A lot of companies are more like, to only talk about our beta on the beta forums type things. But the truth is that Bungie has very little to hide here. Destiny is looking absolutely brilliant. It's their MMO FPS hybrid. You can see here clearly it's an MMO because I can dance with other avatars, which is I think the keystone technology for massively multiplayer online these days. I'm rocking the night elf look there if you can't notice. There's a lot of MMO mechanics here. The loot mechanics are kind of interesting. You actually mostly save up currency and then buy random unlocks as opposed to waiting for drops from bosses and things like that. So don't expect it to feel like World of Warcraft with Halo shoved into it. It's really a lot more like Borderlands and Halo got together and got just this absolutely beautiful love child. And speaking of beautiful, this is the graphics engine. This is in game. You can just see it's just luscious. The lighting is beautiful. The effects are beautiful. The streaming is completely fluid. Yeah, the map that we were given for the alpha. This is old Russia, and it's this kind of great wilderness. Plus, there's underground portions. There's bunker portions, and it's massive. I mean, I've been pretty much playing the alpha as much as humanly possible since I got it downloaded, and I'm still finding little nooks and cranny and underground portions that I haven't found before. So it's a beautiful graphics engine. The map streaming works fluidly. I think we get 60 FPS with PS4. I've never noticed anything really in the way of slowdown. The overall mechanics are very Halo-esque. The overall design is pretty reminiscent of Halo without feeling really too derivative, because there's a lot of, you can see we're going to jump into this old boat here, so it's not entirely overly futuristic. Now that there was a Titan Smash, which is one of the class abilities that you get. There's 3 classes, and each one gets a super move, which slowly powers up, and then you can unleash it on your foes. It's not really going to be like fighter, mage, thief classes. It's not focused too much on like tanks or healers and things like that. Now here's a little bit of multiplayer for you. The game type we got with the alpha was a conquest, which is basically a domination type where you can control specific points. Here I'm being kind of annoying, just raiding it with my little motorbike there. Don't worry, I'll get my come up in a second. The Bungie has said that you're not going to get your level abilities. Basically, you don't get your additional health and armor. So a level 2 and a level 12 aren't going to be wildly outbalanced. However, it should be noted that a level 2 probably doesn't have access to a sniper rifle, whereas a level 12 does, and probably has a better grenade and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see how the RPG elements online play out here. It's just going to be definitely different from like Call of Duty or anything we've really seen before. But in the alpha, it played very well. It was a lot of fun. It's a great diversion to jump from playing co-op and jumping into PvP here. And of course, this is Bungie, so I'm expecting all of the online notes to come along.
Zone A neutralized.
This is part of a strike, and a strike is basically a long co-op mission with a couple of either your friends or random people who get put on your fire team. The co-op is extremely fluid and easy. You just jump into a mode, and it will either take your fire team or it will find people for you to play with. This is effectively a first-person shooter version of an MMO raid, and so it's intended to be fairly long and involved and pretty difficult. To be honest, this is a level 6 raid, but most of the enemies are pretty difficult for a level 6 player from the alpha. That walker there is this massive tank, and that's not even our goal. This is just the guy we have to kill to get to the end boss, and this battle actually takes like about 10 more minutes. But the battles are pretty detailed. Like, for instance, this one you could shoot out its legs, and if you shoot out its legs, it'll expose its little evil robot brain for a while. And then another portion of this strike is a defense where you have to hold a spot for a while. The co-op is looking very, very good. But the last thing I want to call out is the voice acting. So here you're going to hear Peter Dinklage when I'm not talking, and I'm pretty certain I have heard Nathan Fillion, Gina Torres, Lance Reddick, James Remar. So a lot of the old Bungie favorites are probably going to show up. I'm hoping Michelle Rodriguez might get, stuck in here somewhere along the way. But it's a beautiful looking game. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome. And I'm really looking forward to both the beta and the full version.
Got a bad
and
feeling
hopefully
about this.
I will see you guys online.
It can't be. It's the Hive.